Chapter 5 Programming with Scratch. Scratch is an easy to learn computer language. It is developed in 2003 by Lifelong Kindergarten Group at Massachusetts Institute of Technology Media Lab led by Michelle Resnick. Children can easily use it to enhance their creativity. They can use it to create their own stories, projects, games, etc. It provides a stepping stone to the more advanced world of computer programming. In previous grade, you have learnt about different blocks and features of Scratch. In this chapter, you will learn to create different projects in Scratch. Starting Scratch. To start Scratch, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Type Scratch in the search box next to the Start button. Step 2. Click on Scratch Desktop option or double-click on the Scratch icon on the desktop. Scratch shows the following message while it is loading. After a few seconds, Scratch program will open up on your computer in a window. Scratch interface. In Scratch, there is no need to type codes. You can create your scripts simply by dragging ready-made coding blocks to the script area and make the sprites, the colorful characters of Scratch, come to life. Before moving further into Scratch programming, let us have a glimpse of the interface of Scratch. Title bar. The title bar is used to display the title of the application. In this case, it will display Scratch Desktop. Menu bar. The menu bar comprises different menus. When you click on a menu, a list of commands appears. This is used to select different options that are available in Scratch. The menu bar displays only two options, File and Edit. Both have a sub-menu of options. Globe. This button is used for changing the interface language. Programming area. This is the panel where a user can write his program or script using a predefined set of instructions. Actions library. The actions library is used to produce some actions with the chosen object. It consists of 3 tabs, namely codes, costumes and sounds. Display or stage area. A white area on the screen is called stage. It is the area where all of the action takes place. Cat sprite. Default sprite of Scratch that appears in the center of stage. Sprite area. It is where all the blocks constituting instructions for sprites are placed. The default sprite is a cat. Go button. This button is clicked when the instructions of the blocks placed in the script area is to be executed for their implementation on the sprite. It is located on top right corner of the Scratch window before the cursor tools. Stop button. This button is situated along with the Go button. It is used to stop a program from being executed. Blocks palette. The blocks palette area shows all the available blocks that you use in your programming. Block descriptions area. The block descriptions area lists the 8 categories of blocks. Each block category is color-coded. That helps to identify blocks. When you select a new block category, the blocks palette will change depending upon the new one. Scripts tab. shows you scripts that currently exist as well as to develop new scripts pertaining to the current sprite. Costumes tab allows a user to create, edit or copy a costume. A costume is a visual image of the sprite. Sprites can have multiple costumes. Sounds tab displays the current sprite's sounds. Scripts area. In script area, you can create and view the scripts pertaining to the current sprite. Script area. In script area, a user can create and view the scripts pertaining to the current sprite list area. The sprite list area shows thumbnails of sprites. You can easily change the current sprite by clicking on a different one. Understanding the cat sprite. This is the default sprite of Scratch that appears in the center of stage, named as Spritle. Sprites are the objects or characters shown on the screen. They perform all sorts of actions like moving, changing colors and spinning around. Scratch comes with a large number of selection of sprites such as cat, elephant, duck, bear, mermaid, etc. And you can draw your own sprites in Scratch. Scratch stage. A white area on the screen is called stage. It is the area where all of the action takes place. It holds a green flag and red stop. The green flag allows you to start your main programs and the red stop ends them. The stage is 480 units wide and 360 units tall. It is divided into an XY grid. The middle of the stage has an X coordinate of 0 and a Y coordinate of 0. To find out XY positions on the stage, move the mouse around and look at the mouse XY display just below the stage on the right. Sprites move and interact with each other on the stage. It is where the sprites perform. Scratch blocks. Scratch has over 100 coding blocks and each one has a unique use. They are all color-coded into 10 different categories as seen below. Blocks. Description. Motion blocks. Motion blocks fall under the blue category. There are several blocks that will allow the sprite to move. Looks blocks. Looks blocks fall under the purple category of the programming palette. There are several blocks to control what you see the sprite say or how the sprite looks. Sound blocks. Sound blocks fall under the fuchsia category and allow you to program the sprite to produce sounds or words you can hear. Pen blocks. Pen blocks are related to a sprite's pen, which is a feature that allows a line to be drawn in accordance with a sprite's location. These blocks are dark green in color. Data blocks. Data blocks include two subcategories, variables and lists, but both are related to storing and accessing data. These can be used with sprites and with the stage. Data blocks come in orange for variables and an orange-brown for lists. Events blocks. The brown events blocks are fundamental to Scratch, as without them nothing will happen. Each script will have an event at its start which tells the script to run. Control blocks. Control blocks run the basic flow of a project in the desired fashion. Whether it is organized or unexpected, they provide functions for looping various blocks and scripts. They control the project and enhance their running. These blocks have yellow color. Sensing blocks. Sensing blocks are colored light blue. They associate with sprites and the stage detecting conditions. Operators blocks. Operators blocks, originally called numbers blocks, deal with many mathematical functions within a project. They are a green color and provide the capabilities of simple to complex mathematical operations. These blocks have green color. More blocks. This section allows a user to create new blocks. Sum up. Cat sprite is the default sprite of Scratch that appears in the center of stage. Scratch comes with a large number of selection of sprites such as cat, elephant, balloons, etc. and you can draw your own sprites in Scratch. A white area on the screen is called stage. It is 480 units wide and 360 units tall. The stage is divided into an XY grid. The middle of the stage has an X coordinate of 0 and a Y coordinate of 0. The background area of stage is called backdrop.